This is your man who did it. Who did it this time? It's 1/11, 2021. And I'm coming at you for another episode of Driving Lessons. Today's lesson is about intersections and lights. Those colors. The red, the yellow, the green. And I'm on my way right now to go meet one of my family members to go help her out with something. And on this drive, I had a chance, man, to think about what is the purpose of all these intersections on this highway, or not on this highway, pardon me, people, on this road. And obviously, when you stop at a stoplight, you're supposed to be noticing the oncoming traffic, the side-to-side view. Even at times, you might want to look at the people behind you. I've seen shorties, or pardon me, females, the lady folk, fix their whole face at a stoplight. I know y'all have. The stop signs. Putting on their eyelashes, putting on their mask before the mask became relevant. That being their makeup, lipstick, mascara, you name it, man. I've even seen bras floss at certain stoplights here in the city, man. It's pretty ridiculous. I've seen men have full-fledged arguments like females through FaceTime, though I don't recommend you get emotional with no man on FaceTime at the stoplight or the intersection, because there's always a brother like myself who did it, who pulls up right beside you and gets some kind of humor. And I know in the hood that can escalate things and get you smoked, get you decapitated and taken off the planet. Nevertheless, the stop sign, the stoplights are supposed to make you look around, see what's around you, and see what's about to come. And it gives other people a chance to come and go. Now it's time to hone it all in and put the puzzle pieces together. Excuse me. In life, there's going to come a day, and if it hasn't already, it will come to you, well, you got to stop, man. You got to slow down. You start seeing that yellow light in life, man. You might have a drinking problem. You might have an anger issue. You may have some self-doubt, depression. You might overthink, be one of those overthinkers. Or you might just be a fool on this road, man. You need to literally slow down while you're in your physical vehicle or in your biological vehicle, that being your body. You need to slow down, man. Then you see the red light, which means stop wherever you are. You have to take a look. What's in front of you? Who's coming and who's going? Now, I know this past year, when we talk about the spirit world, we've lost a lot of celebrities and higher ups due to what they say, a virus. Some people call it the plague. Shout out to my boy AB. And some of the other spiritual cats like myself, we follow the scriptures. Some of this stuff was already predicted. Whether we think it's man-made or not, it was already predicted. Our lives is already scripted. Some of us lost loved ones, and you will continue to. That's what stop signs and intersections are for. Typically, if you see one, unless you're in the middle of Timbuktu or the back roads of Iowa, I guess, you might not see another red light for many miles away or intersection. But typically, you're going to see 1 to 2, maybe about 4, so you know another one's coming. It's almost like when you see deer. Some of y'all already know where I'm going with it. You see one little baby deer, don't think that there's just one deer, you fool. There's many more deer coming, or at least you better drive that way. You better take precaution. So in our own physical bodies, we got to start taking precaution as well. Taking precaution as well, pardon me. So what exactly is your own physical or spiritual traffic light? When is it go time? Is it go time now that Mr. Emmanuel Cleaver has insulted a lot of people and their belief, their honor, by acknowledging, putting his own sexual connotation on a prayer by saying a man and a woman? Is that your go? Is that your green light? Was your green light last Wednesday when the degenerates called themselves taking over this nation's capital? Was your green light when you got asked at the water cooler at work, or in the hangar, or in the break room, or on a Zoom meeting? So, Denny, or BJ, or Rory, or Harry, or Aaron, what do you think about the events last week? Does something tell you spiritually to turn the yellow light on? Oh, hold up, let me not say too much, because every time a man of God speaks, I get flagged, I get ridiculed, I get persecuted. We like what you're saying, Jacob, but remember, we're in the workplace. We have policies against this. This is hate speech. You seem very angry, Bernard. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what goes on in our world. But you have to have your own tracking device, your own speed traps. You can notice all of that at the intersection. Now, the crossroads is obviously something like, a spiritual journey, crossing over to the next, or giving your life away to some spiritual entity. We're not talking about that necessarily. But we are talking about slowing down, stopping, and going. So I didn't have to really go on and on and on, but it's just another driving lesson. I like to start hitting the brakes, particularly about 40 yards before I see the stoplight, just because I know how these PA cops, how they move, man, these state trooper boys. So I start already hitting my brake to slow down, because I like looking around, man. I like looking at nature. Back in the day, I like looking to see what's beside me. Not paranoid, not on no spook type tip, but just being aware, man. Sometimes I wish I could do it all over again and try to train to be a Green Beret. Almost smelling danger coming. But that's another topic for another time. So yeah, y'all gotta know, man, like when you at an intersection, sometimes God will put one stop and another stop and another stop and another stop, just so you know that your brakes is about to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know that your brakes or your wheels is jacked up until like that second or third time you stop, or your oil light come on, or your daggone back in the day, man, I had this I think I mentioned this before in another driving lesson. I had this old school this Explorer, man. It was like my soldier. This thing, man, had everything under the sun. All these lights would come up on the dash, but the thing always drove smooth. But I believe that sometimes that illusion of things breaking on me kept me on my toes, man, kept me alert that this could be the last day that this daggone beater this Rent-A-Rock, I'm tripping, this ride is gonna mess up. So before I keep rambling, man, because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to go on and on and on, and my travel's almost about to stop. I'm about to help my peoples. I just want to tell y'all, man, be wise. Appreciate intersections and stoplights. Want to give a shout out to my man C Pen for the win, my boy Face PC Gaming, and all of you brothers on the Red Pill content, man, and so on and so on. Be blessed, man. Count your blessings. All praises to the Most High. I'm your man who did it this time, and I'm out. 100.